Welcome back to Catherine's Plates, where I always keep my recipes simple, easy, and delicious. In my kitchen today, I am bringing you another great Instant Pot recipe called chicken and dumplings. Y'all, it's so comforting, so delicious, and so easy to make. If you're ready, go ahead and grab your Instant Pots and let's get going. Look at all the goodness that we're going to put together to make chicken and dumplings in our Instant Pot. The first thing we're going to do is, on the front of our Instant Pot, is we're going to hit the saute button for 30 minutes. Okay, so now it's on the on position, and what that's going to do is start heating up our sleeve of the Instant Pot right here and get ready to be able to add our butter and some oil to heat up to allow us to start sauteing up our vegetables. I'm going to go ahead and chop up my onion, carrots, and celery and get those ready. We want those all about the same size. Alright, we're just going to cut this in half. I'm just going to make thick slices and then just dice that up. Now I'm just cutting strips down the long end of the celery here. And then I'm just going to start dicing these up also. Now when you do your carrots, you want those to be about the same size. Now I just have a bag of baby carrots here. And then what I'm going to do, pour some out on here. And I'm just going to cut them in half. All right, let's go ahead and add our 1 tablespoon of butter. All right, a little bit of oil. All right, we've got a nice sizzle going on. I'm going to go ahead now and add my carrot, celery, and onions. Okay, you know this is going to start smelling good here in a minute. Carrot, celery, and onions, definitely. I'm going to go ahead now and season this a little bit with some salt and some pepper, just to kind of get it started. We're going to season as we go. Every layer we're going to season. All right, I'm going to start getting that going, and what I'm going to do now is cut my chicken and get that prepared to go into my Instant Pot. So I'm using chicken cutlets, and they're about half the size of a chicken breast. So if you're using chicken breast, all I'm doing is cutting these into bite-sized pieces. So whatever chicken you're using, if you're using chicken tenders or chicken thighs, anything that's skinless and boneless that you want to use, just make sure that they're in nice bite-sized pieces. Alright, so I've got some yellow baby potatoes here that I just kind of cut in half or quarters, depending on how big they were. I'm going to go ahead now and add that to my carrot, celery, and onions. And then we're just going to add a little bit of salt and some pepper. All right, we're going to give that a stir. Yum. All right, I'm going to go ahead now and add about 1 teaspoon of some minced garlic. Give that a stir. All right, we're going to go ahead now and add our cubed up chicken breast. All right, let's go ahead now and start flavoring this up. I've got some poultry seasoning here. Just going to do a shake it in there like that, probably about 2 teaspoons. Oh, it smells amazing in there. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead now and put in 2 cups of chicken broth, because you know you need liquid to pressurize anything you put into the Instant Pot. So about half of this box here. All right, so on the front of your unit, go ahead and hit the cancel button off of the saute mode. And then we're gonna put the lid on. All right, you heard it sing. Lock it into place, it sings again. Now the knob on the back of the unit, all you wanna do is make sure that it is on sealing, not venting. Front of the unit, I'm gonna hit the pressure cooker button. The time came up automatically for 15. If it didn't, you can just adjust it by the plus and the minus right here. So we're gonna let it come up to pressure and do a countdown for 15 minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, so while the chicken and dumplings are doing the countdown, I'm gonna go ahead and get my biscuits ready for the dumpling part of it. So I'm just going to, I've got just a regular can of biscuits here. That makes me nervous having to pull that off. Break it open, pull my biscuits out. All right, I'm gonna take one of my biscuits and I'm just gonna roll it, thin it out a little bit. And then I'm gonna take my knife, just gonna cut that in half, lengthwise. And then just cut it into 4s from there. So you should have 8 pieces of biscuit here. I'm just gonna set these off to the side and finish the rest of them. Since these were the big biscuits, I'm only going to do 5 of them. Now, if you've got a small package of biscuits and they're just regular size, then you might probably can use all 8. So just keep in mind how much room you're going to have in your Instant Pot. Okay, our countdown for 15 minutes is over. We're going to go ahead and do a quick release. So on the back of the unit, I am going to move the knob from sealing to venting. Alright, what we're waiting for now is on the back of the unit. Once all that steam releases, that pin should drop. And once that does, we're free to open the lid of our Instant Pot. Alright, so the pin is released. We're going to go ahead now and release our lid. Make sure you do that away from yourself. It smells amazing in there. Oh my gosh. Just a few more things left to do. What we're going to do now is cancel out our screen down there. I'm going to add about 1 cup more of chicken broth in there. Give that a stir. So I gave it a try. The flavorings are excellent. Delicious. All right, what I'm going to do now is take our biscuit dough and I'm going to lay it all on the top of our chicken mixture here. Pretty close together, but we don't want them on top of each other, all right? Voila. Okay, so what you don't want to do is stir in the dumplings. Leave them straight on the top right there. Do not mix. Let's go ahead and put our lid on. Lock it into place. In the back of the unit, we want to make sure that our knob, we put it back onto sealing. And then in the front of the unit, we're going to go ahead, pressure cooker. Take this down to 10 minutes. We'll be back. All right, so our 10 minutes are up. What we're going to do now is put the knob that's on the back of the unit from sealing to venting and release all of the steam in a quick release. And then we're going to look for the pin to drop. All right, so the pin on the back of the unit has dropped down. We're going to go ahead now. We're going to remove the lid safely away from us. Oh, look at those biscuits in there. Oh, it smells amazing in there. What I'm going to do is just kind of break these up just a little bit, very lightly. What I'm going to do now is add 1/2 cup of some frozen peas. Now these are sitting out for a while, so they're not so frozen. Add those, and then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of some heavy cream. We're going to thicken this up, give it a taste, and make sure we don't need to add anything else to it. Okay, stir carefully. Let's go ahead and turn off our unit. So I'm hitting the cancel button in the front of the unit. And then I'm just going to kind of push things around a little bit. It's looking amazing. Oh my gosh, do y'all see that? Y'all, look at how delicious this looks. I showed you the dumpling. Look at the bites of chicken. They're so tender. The potatoes. Look at that all the way through. And that delicious, delicious, comforting, creamy goodness. Oh my gosh, I'm ready to go in. Let me take a bite for you. Chicken and dumplings in your Instant Pot. You saw it happen step by step. Y'all, you want to make some? Those dumplings are so good. You saw that go in there. Can of biscuits. They're not gummy or anything. They're so perfect. Let's try that chicken there. Okay. Comment down below what you think. Give me a thumbs up. If you're ready to make your own, let me know. Also, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification so you'll always know when shows like this one are posted. Alright everyone, I will see you on my next episode.